Hello, men. Where do you feel the silent pressure is in your life to be the strong one? Where do you feel like you're letting yourself down and not being true and authentic to yourself? This episode is going to be about the silent pressure of being the strong one and three ways you, as a blended family dad, man, husband, can get real support without looking weak, without looking like you don't have it all together. Before I get started though, I want to welcome you to my channel. Welcome. If this is your first time, I'd like to invite you to subscribe over here. Hit the subscribe button. Super simple. Hit all. That allows all my notifications to come through to you. And if this is you coming back, welcome back, man. It's guys like you. And there's women out there. Your wives are out here watching this as well, that make this fun for me, that make this about what it's supposed to be, and that is for you. This is where I support you the best way I know how, and that is through the things that I've done that I want to relay to the world because I feel that they're of value. All right, so let's get into it. The silent pressure of being what you gotta be, and you feel like there's days that you just, for lack of better words, you just want to let your hair down. You just want to be free, right? You just don't want to be in this form all the time where you feel like you've got to be strong. But my man, it goes a little like this. You don't have to quietly bleed to be brave. You don't have to quietly bleed to be brave. And what does that mean? Stop thinking that by being vulnerable, you're giving your power away. Here's what I've discovered in my relationship, and actually with many of my friends that are men. When I'm vulnerable with them about things that I take responsibility for or that I've had issues in my life, it's actually given me ground. It's actually given me more power, because what I've been able to discover in myself is that strength, that desire, that deepening of myself gets better. I get stronger, I get more confident, and I show myself evidence of that every time that I do that. It's not giving your power away, man. It isn't, because it does so many things for you. For one, it allows you in your relationship, what I've discovered within my relationship, empowerment. My wife loves it when I tell her about the vulnerabilities. So, for instance, today I had a bit of a meltdown on my own, and that was, I'm at a bit of a crux in my life. And what is that? Well, I'm switching gears so fast. I'm rebranding my business, and I'm changing from different things within my business. So I'm going from the ordinary coach that I was to core vitality coach, and there are things within that are just, they're unknown. So I told that to my wife, and I told my wife, there are moments when I feel like this is really tough. I feel like it's difficult, and why do I continue doing this? And that's, of course, the question that doesn't get answered. It's just for me to sound out loud. But it is also a reminder for me to buckle up, to get it together, that you men out there need and want what I know to be true. And you want to know that there is somebody like me, there's a confidant out there that you can count on for some of this information. And maybe it's just the feeling of listening to another bro, another guy, another man, another confidant, to be able to say, hey, you know what I'm going through, Jesse's had a little bit of a rough patch too, and that is okay. The second thing I want to relay to you is find your five. The men who get it. Find your five. Find your five guys. Find your five men. And those are your true men. And I don't mean the ones that come in and out of your life, like they dabble in and out. They're, us men, we can be a little bit flaky. We can go long periods of time without communicating with one another. That's me as well. But what I find is when I talk about the difficulties and the problems I have with my core guys, it forms a solidarity within ourselves. It enables us to see that we're okay and that we can go through these things and we can still be okay, as long as we're taking responsibility for them and not playing the victim card each time. But it is like a little microcosm that I find works for me, and I want you to have that as well. So that's something for you to consider. And the third thing is trade the numbing for nurturing. Trade the numbing that you do for nurturing. For me, it was sweets. It was scrolling, and sometimes it still is. But it was, for a period of time there, it was energy drinks. So a caffeine addiction. And yeah, that happened this year too. But it was also in a period of time in my life, it was a caffeine addiction to coffee. And some of you out there are like, coffee, whatever. I don't get on with my day unless I have my coffee. Yeah, sure. But listen to this. And I want you to listen. Why is it that you feel that you need something like caffeine in your life? Is it because you fear, listen closely, that you won't be the same person you will without it? That you could be without it? See, there's a fear element to it. And that is, I'm not enough. I am not enough. And some of you other men out there, and you know it, you're addicted to porn, you're addicted to infidelity, and you're addicted to overworking. Yeah, overworking. So you will stay until 11:30 at night, and you will come home, and then you'll get up and do it again. You'll go out the door, you'll be up at 4:30, and then you're out the door by 5. Only to have another cup of coffee, and then on the way you get to the drive-thru and you're having another cup of coffee, and it's not even 5:30 yet. You're supercharged for your day though. Right into it for work. But have you really acknowledged yourself in all of this? And where you land? And what you're doing to escape that? Are you numbing? I certainly was. I had issues with infidelity. I ran around in my previous marriage. And what I did was I was trying to find a piece of myself in other people. And what I learned was when I spent time with myself, I figured out exactly what I needed. Me. I just wanted the presence of myself, that gift to myself, and what that meant. So what are you doing today, my man? What are you doing today when you feel like you're the strong person and you're not entirely sure what to do, but you just want to have some moments? You can do that. But be on as well. Be on. Because your kids need to see both of you. And that is, they get to see your vulnerabilities. They get to see you cry. They get to see you upset. As well as happy, as well as stoic, as well as strong. You see, they get to know all sides of you, because the man that they pick, if they're girls, daughters, in their life will be of you, like you. They're going to pick men like you. And if you got sons, they're going to pick women like your wife. And that's a fact. So ensure that you are doing everything possible to cash in and make an investment in your marriage and your relationship, because your sons are seeing exactly how you treat your wife, your spouse, your partner, your significant other. So make it count. Make it an investment. So, from the top, you don't have to bleed quickly to be brave. Be vulnerable. Let it out. Find your five men that will help you. And then the third, stop numbing and start nourishing who you are. Be all that you can be. If this resonated with you and you felt like there was an impact, I want you to consider that spoke to you for a reason, that this spoke to you for a reason. And I also want you to consider that this might be the day for you. In fact, it is the day for you to finally make that decision. That you want to be unstuck, that you want to do something about it. And that's where I come in. I can assist you with that. And what I want you to do is to go to thevaliantlifestyle.com and I want you to book that 30-minute call. Even if it's just 30 minutes where you want to just say hey and chat, you don't have to commit to anything. Let's just chat. Let's find out where you're at in life. Maybe you just want to be heard by another brother, another man, another guy. Maybe there's things that you really want to chat about. And you feel like there's no one else out there that will get it. I can be that guy for you, my man. So, thevaliantlifestyle.com, and you're going to book what? 30-minute complimentary call with me. All right. Thank you for watching. Let's do this.